Full guys.
So, the story I decided to tell.
If it's the Uno story, I swear to fucking god.
We need to make a video on this.
It's the Uno story, I fucking knew it.
Well,
Christ.
we all know the Uno story, but YouTube doesn't know. So here's the story. So back in high school, for people who don't know from YouTube days, there was a quiet game that everybody plays called Uno. Now, when you think of Uno, David, what do you think about?
Card game?
It's a card game, right? Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here's the thing. We started out as an innocent little card game, filled with,
Just to give some context, the reason why we were playing Uno, I was a senior. There were seniors in our class, and I was one of them. And it was like the last 3 to 4 weeks of school, and so our teacher decided to brighten with us at least because we were playing Uno. He wanted to join us, play Uno with us. We were like most of the group that got along with him, and he decided to play with us, and we decided to add the rule of the stacking rule. For those of you that don't know, the stacking rule is when you have +2s, and if the person next to you has +2s, it will keep on going until somebody doesn't have a +2, and it will just add +2, +2, +2. So let's say there's 4 people on the table, and let's say 3 people have +2s, the 4th guy doesn't, he'll have to draw 6. It works like that, and it works just like that with +4s. So that is the context I'm giving. Sir, please tell the story.
So the story is this. So after all that context he gave, we were playing a normal game of Uno. You know, like you do with normal rules. Then one day, our teacher decides, "Now we're playing by my rules." I go, "What rules do you have in Uno?" He brought up that him and his family play Uno all the time. I go, "There's no way you play Uno all the time." This man had rules where it's, if you have a +4 and the guy next to you has a +4, it becomes a +8. And this dude by the name of David, I would always get close to winning. Let me say a day where I was close to winning. I had 4 cards. 4. One of them was a +4. One of them was a 7. One of them was a 3. I was going to use the +4 and the 3 and keep the 7. Here's the thing. He thinks that I put the cards on the table so that everybody could see them. No, he looked over. I know he looked over and saw that I had a 7. Right?
Bro,
he saw that I have
you don't know
so
how to hide your cards. You don't know how to hide your cards on Uno. You legit had them out in front of you, far away in front of you, enough that everybody around the table can just look over and go, "Oh, yeah, he has that. Yep." And what you will always do too is you will always put your cards, like the number a number and color, facing the roof from time to time. So sometimes you would out yourself like that. Like we would just be minding our own business, and you have them. You could peek and see like the color. You can see what number it is, because you never knew how to hide them. So then you just fucked up, and we were like, "Oh, he has that. Let's fuck with him."
Anyway, so on one of these days, like, okay, yes, I do admit that has happened where I do show my cards, but on this day that I want to talk about, I was fine. I was sitting away from David. I was fine. I was winning. And then my math teacher decides, you know what, I'm gonna look over and see what he has. And he's like, "Oh, you're winning? You're winning? That's cute. Here's a +4. Here's another one." He +4'd me 2 times, and then we went around the whole table, and I had a +50. So it's, oh god. And see, here's what you don't understand. It started out as an innocent game. I was like, okay, cool, we're playing Uno. You know, there's nothing to do in the class, and like we're almost done. We had like 8 days more, and then he was in the midst of graduating. I was in the midst of just continuing at our high school, which sucked, by the way, if anyone is from that high school. David, do you want to say what the high school name is?
Sure, we graduated from Edward Roybal Learning Center.
There you go. There you
I
go.
graduated class of 2016. This motherfucker graduated class of 2017.
There you go. A little side note. I was in where was I? I was near West Covina, and I found another Edward Roybal Center. Not even lying to you.
Yeah, there is another one. I've seen it before.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so yes, at Roybal we started an innocent game of Uno, and it turned into my like life for like a good what 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yo, this guy was taking L's after L's after L's, and I don't mean like, everybody has Uno and then one lucky guy wins. No, this dude was drawing plus 20s, plus 40s, plus 50s. At one point, we made him draw so many cards. We gave him all the cards that were already used. We gave it all to him because he had drawn so many cards, and we were just like, all right, fuck it. And also, there's also a rule where if you call Uno and the guy doesn't have Uno, you get more cards. Because he got plus so many, and then he called Uno, I think, on one of us, and I think it was me. He called Uno on me, but I had both of my cards like in front of each other. So when I showed it to him, we were just like, you know what? Here, have everything that we just used, which was like probably, I don't know, like 50, 60 cards or something. It was a lot of cards, and dude, it was so funny because his face was just like he wanted to die. That was he had the face of a defeated man.
See, when someone hands you, I don't know if you guys have played Uno on the PS4, but if someone hands you a plus 50, you know it's game. You know it's game. You know you're not coming back. There's no way you're coming back. Especially when our class was only like an hour long. Ain't no way you're coming back. And the thing is, the day I did get close to winning was the day I sat next to one of our friends, our third friend. And the thing is, I got so mad that I decided, you know what? I can't screw him over today. Let her screw him over today.
Just to give you guys an idea, this dude right here, Jesus Aguirre, fucking pussy boy over here. So the third friend was a chick, and this dude started simping. Like, this dude was hanging her cards just to mess me up because I was constantly getting it, and just so I won't win, even though I've gotten like a lot of dubs. But he was giving her the cards so that she could beat me, and she did eventually win. And like, it was so funny. And then after that, this dude, I kid you not, this dude right here would go to Google, go to YouTube, watch so many videos.
One!
On strats on how to win, how to fuck over people, how to do this, how to do that, how to hide your card, how to make it not make it obvious that you have you just gotten a really good card. This dude was looking up strategies on how to win Uno, and he still was just taking mad L's.
If anybody wants a tip or a video to watch, I got one. Please look up down down the party. They have an Uno series on up down down, and it's hilarious. So, and the Uno series has been going on for 2 months. So, there's a lot of episodes for people to watch if you guys want to watch Uno content, good Uno content. So the thing is, he would always look to screw me over. He'll tell you no, but he would always look to screw me over. And the thing is,
you just make it easy for everyone. This dude, when he would get Uno or he would have a +4, he'd smile ear to ear. He'd just go, "Oh, he got something good. All right, we just need to focus on him."
Man, the thing is, the day our female friend won, let's say it like that, I helped her because I was just mad that David was always winning. See, the day before, he had won like 3 times. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna help someone beat you. She ended up winning because of my help. I ended up giving her all my +4s, which ended up sending cards all around the table, and she ended up with 1, and she won like that. So, I mean, kind of a victory, but not really.
My man straight simped on a girl to overthrow me in Uno, and I wasn't even the one who was winning the most. It was our math teacher and one of our other buddies, or one of the guys that joined us named Brian. They were the ones winning the most. I was always the one that managed to always start the trend of, alright, let's fuck up Jesus.
Look, a quick thing about a math teacher. He takes Uno too seriously. He takes Uno way too seriously. See, it started out as a...
No, you cannot say he takes it seriously. You're giving cards to somebody so somebody else can lose. You're looking up strategies on how to win on Uno. Like, you can't say he takes it seriously after you just did those two. You can't say that.
The thing that I want to add about your teacher is that for me, the day I was going to win, because I was having great luck, no one had seen my cards hadn't fallen on the floor, great luck! Our teacher decides, let me just look over and see what he has. And then I end up having a +4, which could have ended the game for me. Because I had a +4, I knew David didn't have anything because I asked him if you have a +4 for a reason. And he didn't have anything. Our female friend didn't have anything, and the other kid didn't have anything. So I was like, I'm gonna win. Our teacher had all the +4s in his hand. That's why nobody had a +4, because he had and basically he found a way to. Everybody had reversals, so everything got reversed, and it went back to him, and he just threw all the +4s at me. So I ended up losing that day because our teacher is just, he was just on the ball for some reason.
Well, here's the thing, you're sitting right next to him and you always mess up with your cards, man. You always mess up with your cards.
See, the thing is, here's the thing. We started Uno as a friendly game. To the point to where
Uno is never friendly.
It was a friendly it was
You gotta learn, Uno is never friendly. Never.
It was a friendly game because we were like, you know what? It's the end of the semester. No one's doing crap. Everybody's passed their class. The tests are easy in this math class. So why not play Uno? And it ended up being stuff that like I would think about even when I get home. Like I wouldn't even be playing Uno. I'd be in like 3rd period or something, and I'd be thinking of ways to win in Uno. So it's a serious thing, and it's just. I don't know. I just never won in Uno. Uno just hated me.
The funny part is that on my 2nd period, I would also play Uno with my other classmates, and I was passing over pain to everybody else. Except I really didn't know anybody in that class. I talked to maybe 1 or 2 people, 1, 2 or 3 people I talked to for a little bit. For the most part, I was quiet. So when we would play Uno, I was known as the quiet assassin because I wouldn't say anything. And I would always start the trend of messing people up, getting the +2s, getting the skips, getting the +4s, and everybody would be like, dude, this guy's not talking, and he's just killing us on Uno, what the hell?
See,
man.
See, I don't. For anybody who's been following, like, is he not the problem, or am I just going crazy? Because it sounds like he's the problem. If more and more people are complaining about him, who's the problem?
Funny part is, so after that, I graduate. I graduate, start with my college days, and this dude stayed for 1 more year because you're younger than me. This boy plays Uno again in 2017 with the same teacher, with the same female friend. This boy went on to keep on losing that year too. He did not win the game on Uno.
Yeah, you know what? Uno just doesn't like me.
That right there can just prove you I am not the problem. He is just somehow bad at Uno.
It's not that I just get unlucky.
No, he's just bad at Uno. It's like when you see people play Fall Guys, right? Such a simple game, piss easy game to pick up, but yet you always have that one guy that's just so fucking bad and you don't understand how. That was Jesus with Uno. We couldn't understand Why the fuck was he this bad?
See,
It's Uno.
it got
The
so
rules
bad
were
for it got so bad for me. I started thinking about it while I was going to sleep, and I realized I had a problem then.
And the
Because
funny part is, this dude went to college. Started his college year, right? Started his
2017.
college years, 2017. You know, and then started taking L's during even college. He was just taking mad L's, like.
I kid you not. I told one of my math group that I was in like 2 years ago about the story, and then they were like, "We should play Uno, you know, so you can keep that alive. It's a tradition that you lose." I was like,
I love those guys. I love those guys. The tradition. Honestly, that's how it felt. We were playing at high school. At some point, I think I said, "Yo, guys, let's make sure Jesus doesn't win because we gotta keep the streak going. We gotta keep this losing streak going. We cannot let him win."
and see, the thing is, I graduated, and the first thing he brings up is Uno. He was at my graduation. The first thing he brings up was Uno. He's like, "You graduated, but you never won an Uno. That's your one thing in high school you never did." I was like, bro, I'm like in the middle of graduating and like thinking about like not walking around in the stupid school anymore, and then you're thinking about Uno.
So just to give some context, I went to his graduation, right? I hadn't spoken to him. I haven't spoken to him at all that day. I think I only spoke to him once in the beginning just to get my ticket to be able to enter.
Right.
So after graduation, when all the graduates were walking out, I saw him. I say, congratulations, dude. I'm proud of you, man. By the way, you still haven't won a game of Uno.
And
He just looked at me like, "Why are you bringing that up, dog? Like, why? Why? I thought we was homies, bro. You don't bring up Uno.
You don't bring up the satanic game. It's a very satanic game, you know.
This guy literally, so from 2016 to like 2020, right now as we speak, he's on a 4-year losing streak. This dude got so he was so serious about trying to get a win on Uno. This dude started playing with bots to try to get a W, just a small little W that he could say, "I won on Uno."
No, the thing is, he would never let me live it down. I was done for it. You know, I hit the summer of 2017. I was like, I'm in college. I can forget about Uno for forever because we're not ever gonna play again. Then he brings up that the PS4 has an Uno game. So the flashbacks are coming back. I'll buy it one day. Hopefully we play. I ended up buying it because he just kept bringing it up. He's like, "When are you gonna buy it so we can continue that losing streak?" And so it made me buy it. I waited for a sale. If you know, the PlayStation goes on sale all the time. I paid $5, and those are the best $5 I ever spent.
So just to give you guys so we started playing Uno. Now, in real life Uno, the strat that I use is fuck everybody else for my own benefit. That's how I play Uno in real life. I just make sure I mess up the person next to me, and then it's just a domino effect while I lessen my cards. Now, on the video game Uno, I do a different strat. I call this the Manny strat because my buddy Manny does the strat on my group when we play Uno. So the strat is simple, it's very simple. You collect as many cards as you can. And because you're able to add the 7s and 0s rule online on the video game, so when there's a 0, when you have a 7, you place it down and you give your maximum amount of cards that you've drawn. So let's say I have 30 cards and Jesus has 2. I can give it to him, give him those 30 cards, and I'm stuck on 2. And in the end, I win. That's my strat on the video game Uno, and I did that to him, and he just couldn't believe it. When I first did it, he was like, "Why does he want?" He's like, "Dude, why do you want more cards? You're trying to get less." And I'm like, "Dude, I just want more. And then when I finally gave my big hand, he clicked in his head. This guy he's just trying to fuck me over by giving me as many cards as I can get. Oh my god.
See, context here. So it's the Uno. What would you call it? Uno obsession, Uno craziness, Uno obsession. Has gotten so bad. I now own the game in on 2 different platforms. I would own the game on 3 different platforms, but the Xbox doesn't have a local multiplayer option. So I own the game on PC and I own the game on PS4. That's how bad this obsession with Uno has gotten.
This is just to get a W against a group of people. And I have to be in that group for him to count it as a W.
Yes, sir. Yes, you do. See, the thing is, I can't get our friend Violet. I can't get her to come over here and play, especially now with the pandemic. You swear she's gonna come over. I can't get Monty to come because he's not even in LA. So I just have you to beat. And even then, I still don't like it because I do want to play with the other 2 because I don't want to count it as an official win until I play with the other 2. So you know what? This is all practice until we can actually meet up and play.
You are obsessed with Uno.
We could update this story and we could update it when we finally play. See, the update right now is we've been waiting for weeks and weeks to play, and the thing is, we were starting to plan it like at the start of the year to start playing and stuff. But due to the coronavirus, everything went on lockdown and no one's leaving their house anymore. So we're screwed with the Uno thing. We're screwed with hanging out. So I don't know what we're gonna do.
He's obsessed with Uno, guys. Someone needs to fix him.
Uno was an innocent card game for me. It has been a part of my life like video games have been, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 has been, because believe it or not, I did not grow up with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. I grew up with the third one, so I kind of know the areas from the third one, and that was it. So just like this game, Uno's kind of a part of my life now. Like I can't go anywhere without bringing up Uno. So, and I would like for the developers of Uno to see this video, and I just want to make a claim here: support the party, cause the party don't stop. And other than that, I got nothing else. Just I'm on a losing streak. I'm going crazy with Uno, and he never stops bringing it up. I never bring it up. I mean, I find clever ways to bring up the story, and when he realizes I'm about to bring it up, what do you say, David?
You never won.
Exactly. I mean, maybe one day, just like if Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 can come out when nobody thought the remaster would ever come out, even though I know this is the 3rd time they remastered this game, no one ever thought this remaster would happen. It was all silent. It was all thanks to Jack Black, who was in the game, that revealed that the game was going to the PS4. So if this can happen, if we can get what else? If we can get Mafia 1 and 2, I could get a win in Uno. So that's the story, people.
He's never gonna get a win. He's gonna be 96 and dead, and he still can't fucking get a win.
Watch. If it wasn't for the coronavirus, we'd be at my 21st birthday party. We'd probably be playing Uno.
Sad.
For everybody out there, I turned 21 in 2 months, so that's gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you guys liked this awkward story, this fun story about Uno.
Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe if you want to enjoy some more story time with Jesus. I also have my own YouTube channel if you guys want to watch some funny moments, some gameplay, and maybe me and my friends being stupid. Hopefully he puts the link in the description down below. If not, then he's a dick.
Nah, I mean, if you guys want to watch Apex gameplay, I think that's where you gotta go. If you guys want to watch Fall Guys, that's where you gotta go. But like, if you guys are looking for like Tony Hawk and like other games, other than like
other games, or you want to hear story time, he's your guy.
Pretty much. I will add the link to the description. I won't forget like I did last time. I'm sorry. I gave him credit though. So there's that. But I will remember to put the link in the video. So goodbye, thank you, like and subscribe, and good day.